We have some good news and we have some bad news for the 6th of April AEW Collision. Let's start with the bad news, and that is that it's going to have to move from its usual 8 PM slot. But the good news is, for once, at least this episode is not being cancelled. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and the 6th of April edition of AEW Collision will be going ahead despite happening on the same night as Wrestlemania, despite happening on the same night as the NCAA basketball program on TNT. Collision is going to go ahead. However, it will not be starting at 8 PM. It will be getting pushed to 11:30 PM. Yes, 3.5 hours later than its usual spot. Now, straight away, this tells me that the ratings are going to be absolutely shocking for this show. Are people going to sit up and watch Collision at 11:30 and watch it through to 1:30 in the morning? I'm not sure. It's also not going to be live. It's going to be taped after Dynamite on the Wednesday. So this is not good news for AEW Collision, but it was always going to happen. I mean, forget about the basketball, right? Competing against basketball was one thing, but going up against WrestleMania, it was never going to happen. How could Collision air at the same time as WrestleMania? Who's going to watch Collision over WrestleMania 40? Nobody's going to do that. So, I mean, it does make sense for Collision to move, and at least they aren't outright cancelling this week's episode, because it looks really, really poor. They've seen them cancel now multiple episodes in the past few months, and it just looks very weak. It looks small time from a wrestling company just to cancel their episodes outright. So at least by moving a few hours, they're still going to have the show. You're still going to get the episode. You can maybe record it. You can watch it at a later date, but it's still going to take place. It's still going to happen. And for me, it might not be ideal, but it's definitely a better option than just cancelling it altogether. And it makes me wonder, why haven't they done this before when they've cancelled episodes? They cancelled last week's because of the basketball. Why not just move it forward to like 11:30 or have it on a different day? Put it on a Sunday or put it on a Friday. I mean, why haven't AEW done this before? Why are they only doing it now with the WrestleMania Night 1? I don't get it, but for me, it's a good thing moving it rather than just cancelling it. It doesn't make sense to cancel it. It just looks shit, honestly, when you've got this show, this weekly episodic wrestling television show, but you're cancelling it because there's other competition on. You know, that looks small time. That doesn't look like a big company that's trying to become number one in the world. So I think they're doing the right thing here, but again, 11:30 start, won't finish to 1:30. It's already pre-taped. We could be looking at possibly the lowest rated Collision viewership ever, I think, with this time slot. So yeah, that's it. Even after that, I mean, people were watching WrestleMania. I don't even think they're going to tune into Collision. If you've just finished watching WrestleMania, are you really going to just finish that? You're watching, 4 hours of WrestleMania, 4.5 hours, 5 hours of WrestleMania, and then you're just going to watch 2 hours of Collision? I mean, you've got WrestleMania. That's The Rock. The Rock's main event in night 1. Are you going to go from watching The Rock and then switching over to TNT to watch some bum on Collision? I'm not convinced. So yeah, I think this is going to be a really, really poor rating, but I respect that they're actually going ahead with the show, because cancelling it, like I said, it's not a good look and it's the easy option. So respect to AEW for going ahead, but yeah, I don't think this episode's going to do well. Anyway, guys, that's it. AEW Collision. Probably won't even review it, to be honest. I don't know if we'll review it. We've got more important things to worry about. It's WrestleMania, for God's sake. We can't be watching AEW Collision on the WrestleMania weekend. I don't even know if we'll review it. Never mind, people are going to watch it. So we'll find out what happens. Anyway, that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.